All right, good afternoon, everybody. Storm 108 here, going live to go over some radar. We are currently underway for what appears to be a potentially significant tornado event over the next 2 days. I'm going to go ahead and address this really quickly. There is a tornado emergency in Missouri for Van Buren and Fremont. Tornado warning for northwestern Carter County in southeastern Missouri until 10:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 9:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a confirmed large and destructive tornado was observed near Fremont or near Van Buren, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Van Buren and Fremont. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is an emergency. This is an emergency management confirmed tornado. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This tornado will be near Van Buren around 10:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, a vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. To repeat, this is a tornado emergency for Van Buren and Fremont in Missouri. Take shelter now. There are several tornado warnings going off right now. Um, I'm trying to get a good scan on this. We have currently 8 tornado warnings, 4 PDS tornado warnings, 1 tornado emergency, 9 considerable severe thunderstorm warnings. Um, there's almost too many to try and cover um, at one time. Uh, so I guess I'm just going to start reading these off. The National Weather Service in Little Rock, Arkansas, at 10:01 p.m. Central Daylight Time, has issued a tornado warning for Randolph County in eastern Arkansas, northeastern Izard County in north central Arkansas, southeastern Fulton County in north central Arkansas, northern Lawrence County in eastern Arkansas, Sharp County in north central Arkansas until 10:45 p.m. At 10 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Ballard or near Ash Flat, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Hazard is a damaging tornado. This is radar confirmed. Locations impacted include Franklin, Shannon, Annieville, Dalton, Evening Shade, Glencoe, Elvin Point, Stokes, PA, Brockett, Okeanan, and Agnos, Kittle, Elnora, Horseshoe Bend, Imboden, Poughkeepsie, Hamel, Davidsonville, Historic State, uh, Pocahontas, and Ingram. Sorry if I butchered any of those names. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Unfortunately, a lot of these tornado warnings, except for the ones up by St. Louis, are pretty far from the radars, so it's hard to see what's going on exactly with this tornado emergency going on at this time. But once the tornado emergency passes, you still have two more cells, looks like, to your southwest and south that could be pushing up into Carter County. We have several tornado warnings stretching down into Arkansas, several tornado warnings in Illinois, several tornado warnings in Missouri. And this is only going to continue to progressively get worse as this purple box here is a particularly dangerous situation tornado watch. So they are the National Weather Service is anticipating that these storms actually intensify as they push into this this pink highlighted area here. I know that there's a lot of stuff on the screen here. Let me get rid of these my spotter locations just really quick. There we go. Now we can see a little better. I apologize about that. I was checking on some people. We have hail reports coming all the way from Bentonville, Arkansas, all the way up through Branson, Ava, Houston, Salem. Believe that the storm started going tornadic towards Springfield and Rolla, Missouri, and have now pushed up and into the St. Louis metro, where there was previously a PDS tornado warning for that storm. I had a couple of friends on those storms up there. I don't know of anybody right offhand that's on this tornado emergency at this time. There are a couple tornado warnings to the south of Peoria, Illinois, near Delvin and Mason City. Basically, there are going to be too many warnings for me to read these off. I will eventually read them off. I'm going to get to them, but I might not be able to get to them as fast as I'd like to. But basically, if your phone goes off or your TV goes off and your weatherman is telling you that you're in a tornado warning and to take shelter, you need to listen to them and heed their warnings, because the environment right now is actually completely primed for strong tornadoes, strong, intense tornadoes, and damaging winds up to 70 to 90 miles per hour, and large hail. So you guys, if your local weatherman, or if your EAS is going off and you are in a tornado warning or even a severe thunderstorm warning for like a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, even if the severe thunderstorm warning, if you have storm anxiety, please take shelter, find your safe place, and get into it. These storms tonight are no joke, and they're only going to progressively get more intense as the night goes on. All eyes are focused on tomorrow. This is not even the big event at this time. Tornado emergency has been dropped for Van Buren in Carter County. You are still under a tornado warning right now in Van Buren, in Carter County, and then a tornado reported. Confirmed tornado was located 8 miles west of Garwood, or 42 miles southwest of Ironton, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour in Missouri. This is for Reynolds and Iron County. To the south of Ellington is where this rotation is going to be. Van Buren, you're about to get hit with another cell. It might go to your east. It might split Van Buren and Elsinore in Carter County, pushing up into Wayne County towards Greenville. If you're in Greenville, you need to start thinking about being in your safe place. just in case. Shifting north to the St. Louis Metro. I'm going to get rid of some of these spotter reports. We will worry about those later. Storm reports. Can I turn warnings, panels, view? I don't know if I can turn. I don't know if I can turn those off. Warning product tilt manner, GIS. Base roads, place files. Leap energy. I don't know. So to the east of Edwardsville, we're monitoring a rotation. We're also monitoring a rotation, maybe even a couple of rotations near Belleville and Smithton. These are going to be in Illinois, to the east and southeast of St. Louis. Almost looking like 2 there. Let me pull up another panel here. I don't think we've got anything on the ground. Definitely got some strong rotation. We have a new PDS tornado warning for Arkansas. Maybe not. Maybe we do. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Okay, there it is. A tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for Randolph, southeastern Fulton, northern Lawrence, and northeastern Sharp counties. At 10:16 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Hardy, or 7 miles east of Cherokee Village, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a damaging tornado, and it is radar confirmed. Locations impacted include Pocahontas, Ingram, Worth, Armstrong, Annieville, Ravenden Springs, Dalton, Imboden, Ravenden, Hardy, O'Kane, Shannon, Burdell, Engelberg, Elnora, Cherokee Village, Sitka, Attica, Breakville, Highland, and Sharp County. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. New tornado, the PDS tornado warning for Missouri. The National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Wayne County and southeastern Missouri until 10:45 p.m. At 10:17 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Garwood, or 9 miles west of Piedmont, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Emergency management confirmed damage earlier near Fremont and Carter County. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. The tornado will be near Piedmont around 10:25 p.m. and Sam A. Baker State Park around 10:30 p.m. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. So yes, if you are in Carter and Wayne counties in Missouri, you need to be taking shelter. Just anybody in Carter and Wayne counties in Missouri, you need to be in your safe space. These storms are going to be kind of unpredictable at this point. There's just so many of them going on there. It's a semi sort of linear embedded supercell mode where you're getting semi-discrete cells in a linear fashion. So these are actually going to be stronger than your typical QLCS tornado. So these are not storms to be taken lightly. I believe that my chat is working. I hope it is. to get a couple posts out really quick. Sorry about the delay there, guys. So we're going to go back to reading these warnings off. Make sure and see what time it is here. It's 10:26 till 11:15. Okay, so the National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Stone County and north central Arkansas, northwestern Independence County, southeastern Izard County, and southwestern Sharp County, all in north central Arkansas, until 11:15 p.m. At 10:24 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Concord, or 15 miles west of Batesville, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. The hazard here is tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is radar-indicated rotation. Locations impacted include Marcella, Bend, Sandtown, Cushman, Mount Pleasant, Bethesda, Pfider, and Batesville. Sorry if I'm butchering the names here, guys, and I'm probably gonna limit this to naming off counties in the future just to save time, because there are so many tornado warnings going on right now. I'm just gonna try and get the important details out. Take cover now. Move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors. In a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Independence County, southeastern Izard County, and southwestern Sharp County in north central Arkansas until 11 p.m. At 10:23 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Cushman, or 10 miles northwest of Batesville, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This might be the same warning. This is radar indicated rotation. Take cover now. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. for central Carter and western Wayne counties in Missouri. Those previous counties, the tornado warnings that I was listing off, the last two were in, hey RJ, we're in Arkansas, by the way, guys. Sorry about that. So this is for now. We are reading a tornado warning for Missouri. A tornado warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight for central Carter and western Wayne counties. At 10:07 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Van Buren, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard here is tornado and 2-inch hail. This dangerous storm will be near Piedmont around 10:45. Take shelter now. Tornado warning remains in effect. This is now for Illinois. Remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central Daylight for western Clinton and northwestern Washington counties in south central Illinois and southeastern Madison and St. Clair counties in southwestern Illinois. At 10:21 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Smithton or near Freeburg, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard is a tornado and golf ball-sized hail. Take shelter now. Yeah, it's going to be a long night, and it's going to be hard to keep up with these. Tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. Central Daylight for southeastern Tazewell County in Illinois. My area is doing all right, RJ. Tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. for southeastern Tazewell County in Illinois. At 10:25 p.m. Central Daylight, a severe squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight-line wind damage was located near Mackinac, or 9 miles southeast of Morton, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard is tornado and quarter-sized hail. Take shelter now. Oh, this also includes interstates 155 between mile markers 11 and 19. If you are on the interstate 155 between mile markers 11 and 19, you need to be finding shelter now. Going back to Arkansas, tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. for southeastern Hempstead and southwestern Nevada counties. At 10:27 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles south of Hope, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazardous tornado and half-dollar-sized hail. Locations impacted include Roston, Willisville, Bodcaw, Potmos, Sutton, and Mount Moriah. Sorry if I'm butchering these names once again, guys. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built building away from windows. If you are outdoors in a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are difficult to observe at night. Take cover now. This is also for Arkansas. Tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 CDT for East Central Clark, northern Dallas, and South Central Hot Spring counties. At 10:19 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Arkadelphia, moving northeast at 45. Hazardous tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is radar indicated at this time. Take cover now. Let's see. Going back to our particularly dangerous situation tornado warnings. National Weather Service in Paducah has issued a tornado warning for northwestern Wayne County and southeastern Missouri until 10:45 p.m. At 10:17, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Garwood or 9 miles west of Piedmont, moving northeast at 55. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Emergency management confirmed damage earlier near Fremont and Carter County. You are in a life-threatening situation. Take shelter now. Let's see. Tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. Central Daylight for southeastern Iron and southeastern Reynolds counties in Missouri. At 10:17 p.m., a confirmed tornado was located near Garwood or 35 miles southwest of Iron. I just read this. We must have. Oh, it's a Tor. Is it a Tor R or a Tor E? Yeah, it's the same warning. Never mind, guys. Same warning. Yeah, we got storms popping up everywhere, guys. Everywhere. The storms on the southern end here in Arkansas are a little bit more discreet, so I would definitely be keeping an eyeball on those storms in your area in Arkansas, Nevada County, Hot Springs County, Clark County. Looks like Northwest Independence County into Southern Sharp County, Randolph County in Arkansas. You guys need to be head on a swivel and in your safe places. Okay, so we have a tornado warning for southern Ripley County and southeastern Missouri until 11:15. At 10:33, a tornado-producing storm was located between Dalton and Ravenden Springs, Arkansas, or 12 miles northwest of Pocahontas, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. Hazard is a damaging tornado. This is radar confirmed. This tornadic storm will be near Naylor and Oxley around 10:55 and fair dealing around 11. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Briar. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. see. Going to Illinois. And just a couple I want to read off here. Tornado warning remains in effect until 10:45 p.m. for southeastern Tazewell County. Severe squall line capable of producing both tornadoes and extensive straight line wind damage was located near Mackinac, or 9 miles southeast of Morton, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is radar indicated. This dangerous storm will be near Mackinac around 10:30. This includes Interstate 155 between mile markers 11 and 19. Tornado warnings remain in effect. They just dropped the tornado warning for Tazewell County in Illinois. Let's see. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11:15 p.m. For northwestern Montgomery County in south central Illinois and northeastern Macoupin County in southwestern Illinois. At 10:34 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 9 miles south of Farmersville, or 9 miles east of Carlinville, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard is a tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is radar indicated at this time. This tornado will be near Girard around 10:40. Other locations impacted by the tornado include Atwater, Standard City, Wagner, and Nillwood. This includes Interstate 55 in Illinois near Exit 63. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built building away from windows. Take shelter now. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. for Bond and northern Clinton counties in south central Illinois and southeastern Madison and northeastern St. Clair counties in southwestern Illinois. At 10:21, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Highland, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a hazard of tornado and golf ball sized hail. This is radar indicated. This includes the following state parks: Carlisle Lake Recreational Area. This also includes Interstate 70 in Illinois between 24 and between exits 24 and 52. Take shelter now. Tornado warning remains. Let's see. Is this continuance? Okay, yes. Tornado warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. for western Clinton and northwestern Washington counties in south central Illinois and southeastern Madison and St. Clair counties in southwestern Illinois. At 10:30, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Mascoutah, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazard is tornado and golf ball sized hail. This is going to include Interstate 64 in Illinois between exits 14 and 41. Take shelter now. Tornado warning for Monroe County in southwestern Illinois, southwestern St. Clair County in southwestern Illinois, northeastern Jefferson County in east central Missouri, south central St. Louis County in east central Missouri until 11:15. At 10:28, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Crystal City, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazard is a tornado and quarter-sized hail. This includes the following state parks: Mastodon Historic Site and Gov. Dunklin's Grave Historic Site. This includes Interstate 55 in Missouri between exits 170 and 191. Take shelter now. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many storms, it's hard to keep up. Might be about to get a tornado warning for northwestern Dallas County, southeastern Hot Springs County, and most of Grant County in Arkansas. There's a storm starting to exhibit signs of some pretty strong rotation near Willow, moving northeast towards Lono and Leola. So if you guys are in Grant County or northwestern Dallas County, southeastern Hot Springs County, you need to be looking for your safe place immediately. A lot of these storms, as RJ just said in the comments, a lot of these storms are relatively discreet in Arkansas. There's the tornado warning I was just talking about. All right, tornado warning for Arkansas. Southwestern Grant County in central Arkansas, north central Dallas County in southwestern Arkansas, and southeastern Hot Springs County in southwestern Arkansas until 11:30. At 10:42, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 10 miles west of Leola or 16 miles south of Malvern, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazardous tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is radar indicated at this time. Locations impacted include Lono, Ain, Thiel, Sheridan, Willow, Bush Creek, Prattsville, Dogwood, Crossroads in Grant County, Slabtown, Bowie, Jenkins Ferry State Park, Leola, Poyen, Millerville. Take cover now. Shifting gears. This is going to be a harder one to see. Tornado warning for southeastern Iron County in southeastern Missouri and Madison County in southeastern Missouri until 11:30. At 10:40, a confirmed and extremely dangerous tornado was located 6 miles southeast of Annapolis or 22 miles south of Ironton, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a dangerous tornado and quarter-sized hail. This is radar confirmed. You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. This tornado will be near Saco around 10:55 p.m. Cobalt, Fredericktown, Junction City, and Marquand around 11:15 p.m. Take shelter now. This storm also has a history of producing tornadoes. So please, 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 if you are in Madison County in Missouri, you need to be taking shelter immediately, especially if you are near Marquand, Zion, Coldwater in Wayne County. Yeah, if you are in this purple polygon, you need to be in your safe place immediately. Absolutely immediately. You have minutes to seconds. One thing that I want to stress is, you might be in a tornado watch. That means that the ingredients are there for tornadoes. If you are in a warning, that means the ingredients have been put together and the cake is in the oven and baking. It means the tornado is happening. We are having cake. The tornado is made and manifested and on its way to the ground. Even if it's not confirmed, you need to take these tornado warnings as if they are confirmed, because even if there is not a tornado on the ground, you are still dealing with damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour or greater off of these storms and large hail. Please, please, if you are in any of these warnings going up right now, whether it's a severe thunderstorm warning or a tornado warning, please, please, please think about finding your safe place. So many warnings. Currently have 11 tornado warnings, 3 reported tornado warnings, and 1 particularly dangerous situation tornado warning on the board. I'm getting some pretty intense winds behind this storm on the bomb side. Well, I don't know if it's actually a bomb cyclone right now, if we can classify it as a bomb cyclone. I'm not necessarily a meteorologist, but I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to like tornado warned storms and things to an extent. We got really lucky on my portion of the storm. I really thought that my county was going to see something significant today, but we did not, so I'm thankful. Okay, so we do have another reported tornado in Arkansas. Tornado warning for South Central Randolph County in eastern Arkansas, northwestern Lawrence County in eastern Arkansas, and southeastern Sharp County in north central Arkansas until 11:15. At 10:47, a tornado-producing storm was located 7 miles northeast of Cave City, or 16 miles west of Lake Charles State Park, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Hazard is a damaging tornado, and this is radar confirmed. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. There are almost more tornado warnings right now than there are severe thunderstorm warnings. That is crazy. I don't even know what my video is titled right now, so sorry if the title looks weird. I just immediately went live because of the tornado emergency. Oh, absolutely, RJ. Long evening for the Mississippi Valley. It looks like this storm south of Greenville, Illinois, is really starting to get its act back together. Yeah, pulling a hook. Let's see if we can see some. Where did it go? ZDR. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yikes. Echo Top's pushing 42,000 feet on that storm. We do have a new particularly dangerous situation tornado warning for Missouri, for northeastern Carter County and southeastern Missouri, and central Wayne County and southeastern Missouri until 11:30. At 10:51, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 7 miles east of Garwood or 7 miles southwest of Piedmont, moving northeast at 40. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is radar confirmed. Damaging tornado. This tornado will be near Piedmont around 10:55, Greenville and Sam A. Baker State Park around 11:10, Lodi around 11:15. Other locations impacted by this tornadic thunderstorm include Mill Spring. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Take shelter now. So it looks like everything for the most part is being confined to this. Let me change over my panels here. One panel. It looks like all of the tornado warnings are being contained to this portion of the line of storms. There are storms starting to fire out in front of the main line of storms as well. Let's go ahead. Let me pull up my my tool here on. I'm trying to pull up my controller so that I can change Streamlabs over to do analysis here, guys. 1 second. Make sure that everything is lined up here. I'm gonna go to live analysis mode and gotta make sure that my pin is pulled up here so that we can see and make sure that we're accurate on our markings. Just give me 5 seconds here, guys. We're gonna do some analysis. Okay, I think, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Okay. Come on. Okay. We have a nice pressure tongue right here. That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna zoom in just a wee little bit here. A hair. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow, man. I don't always get to go live, but when I do, I try to do the best I can here. We do have a convergence boundary kind of coming through here. And that's basically the axis on where your storms are going to be firing. If I pull the radar up here, I can probably confirm that. Yep. So storms kind of firing along that boundary, that confluence boundary, or pseudo sort of dry line. Looks like a sort of cold front kind of encroaching on the back side of it. That's why we're having a semi-discrete mode here, is because this isn't a cold front driven line. This is a dry line, basically. This is a dry line. So if I go to the temperature, wind, and dew points, you can see there's a bunch of cold air actually rushing in behind this, like this. Right? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you nailed that, RJ. There is a warm front somewhere up here, but we're not really worried about that. Let's see, surface observations. I have 60s and 70s dews down here in Alabama and southern Tennessee, even up into Kentucky. So we're going to pull this temperature, wind, and dew point chart back up, and we're going to outline some of this moisture pull that's left. And we're going to go and now look at our upper winds. There's 300 millibar, left exit region, right exit region. A little bit of defluence, not much. 500 millibar. Really starting to exit now. Axis of the trough is kind of like this. 700 millibar. We do still have quite a bit of moisture in the 700 millibar right in this area. Right in this area here. Going to the 800 millibar. We have 800 millibar moisture is still feeding in fairly strong into. I'm going to use the same color for this one, guys. We're just kind of highlighting the best moisture. So 850 millibar moisture. .925 millibar moisture. Is kind of located along this axis, very similar Very similar axis here. So these cells in southeastern Missouri are definitely going to be have the best moisture access right now. So that'll keep them thriving a lot longer. These cells down here into Arkansas have a more discrete mode and have a fairly decent amount of low-level moisture to access to tap into. So anything south of that red line, storm-wise, like there's a cluster of storms here, then there's all of these storms here. Anything in those red circles is going to have some tornado potential to it until it starves itself of moisture, which I don't think is going to be the case anytime soon. These are going to be rocking and rolling throughout the remainder of the night, more than likely. We're going to continue into this analysis here. 850 millibar winds. You can see a very, very, very potent low-level jet. We'll indicate that with the pink here. Very, very, very strong low-level jet. Very strong low-level jet. Winds are a little bit more veered to the south down here. And they're a little more backed over here. Whoops. A little more backed over here. Backing is better for tornadoes survival. Sustainment, I guess, would be a good word to use for that. So let's see, surface observations. You can see how we have winds. I'm going to grab an arrow here. We have winds out of the southwest kind of here, but out in front in this area, you can see the wind barbs. They're pushing from the south and the southeast. We want, when you're looking for tornadoes, you want, with the storms, the way that they're moving to the northeast or the east-northeast, even to the east. You want winds out of the south or the southeast to feed into those, in the surface, to feed into those storms. It helps pull that warm moisture up into there to feed them. When you get winds out of the southwest on those storm motions, it's going to drive them to be a little bit more linear or have weaker rotation. So we're looking at surface observations, and we see that these storms down here are pulling more of a southwesterly wind, and these storms up here are about to be pulling more of a southeasterly surface wind. Another thing that we want to pay attention to on the surface observation chart is dew points and temperatures. We have temperatures in the mid-70s all through roughly this area here, as well as dew points in the upper 50s to lower 60s, which is definitely more than enough dew points with the amount of lower level moisture on top of the surface dews to sustain tornadic thunderstorms. I fully expect, if there's not one already, for there to be a mesoscale discussion, or there's a PDS tornado watch actually on this red spot, but they will probably issue a mesoscale discussion for this area here before too long, for outlining the potential for some very severe tornadic supercells to occur. Mesoscale discussion, that's southeast Missouri. That might look really weird. Hold on. Oh, you can see it. Cool. Yep, so let me get rid of this stuff on the screen here. Long track supercells with a history of tornadoes will continue to pose a significant tornado threat for the next couple of hours towards Poplar Bluff. I'm assuming that that mesoscale discussion was posted a while back. But yeah, we'll continue to monitor those storms. We're going to go back to the analysis now, though, to see kind of where this is going to progress, how this is going to progress through the remainder of the evening, or should I say the night here. So we do have some theta advection going on around these cells, which really enhances the thunderstorms most times. CAPE. We do have a substantial amount of CAPE, even though there is some convective inhibition in the area. It's not limiting these storms very much because of the amount of shear that's going on right now. Even if these storms are high based to 1,500 meters, there's still a tremendous amount of wind shear to drill these down to the surface, as well as, I'm assuming, some fairly high lapse rates still. Mid-level lapse rates are still at a 7 in this area, which is plenty to support tornadic thunderstorm. Low-level lapse rates are also at a 7. So yeah, we're definitely monitoring this area right here in the black circle for potentially strong tornadic thunderstorms over the next couple of hours. There's still quite a bit of cap break going on in the mix layer here, which might allow these storms to the south to become a little more robust. We'll look at the LCL heights. LCL heights are actually fairly low, between 750 and 1,000 meters, which is not terrible. LFC height is kind of elevated, but I mean, as we've seen today, that these storms, they just are ingesting everything. They are going crazy. I'm sorry, I know I'm missing these warnings, guys, but this is a very crucial and important part of doing this. You can just assume that anything south of this red line is tornado warned. Just assume that anything along this line is tornado warned. Just make that assumption. That's 70 knots of bulk shear. That's insane. .45 knots of 0 to 1 kilometer shear. So yeah, absolutely, these cells in southern Missouri, southeastern Missouri, are definitely the violent tornado producers as of right now. Maybe even the ones in St. Louis, but those will probably be winding down here before too long, unless they can still ride this ridge, this nosed ridge of moisture there. Go ahead and look at conditional probability of a significant tornado, and as you can see, we have 90, which is like pretty much maxed on the conditional probability of a SIGTOR in the area that I've outlined. These cells still have tornado potential, but not as much as these cells down here with access to the better moisture and the better wind dynamics. We're going to go to surface vorticity and 3 CAPE. That's what's driving these storms. That is absolutely 100% what's driving these storms, is the amount of 3 CAPE. That is insane. 175 joules per kilogram of 3 CAPE in certain areas. Between 150 and 175 joules per kilogram of 3 CAPE. All along inside this area. So I'm going to say that this area in particular needs to be on high alert over the next 2 hours. This is just gonna progressively get worse, guys. Like, I'm probably not even gonna get to sleep tonight. I'm gonna be live more than likely all night. Like, here, not to scare anybody, but this is the probabilities. You see the purple numbers. The higher the numbers, the higher the probability. This is based off of effective layer SIGTOR parameters of 2014 and 2015 cases. This is the probability of an EF0 tornado. Those are high risk values of probability of EF0. Probability of EF2, high risk on those cells. I bet, yes, we have values on these. So we can tell just 100% certainty. I'm going to remove my black arrow here, or my black circle, and we are going to redraw our target area because this is not good. This area right here is in for a rough night. If you live in this black circle, you are in for a very, very rough night. In fact, I'm gonna redo that just a little bit. So if you live in this black circle, you're in for a very rough next 2 hours. Very rough next 2 hours. And that is the analysis side of things. I'm going to send this to a few groups, so I'm going to do this. Strong, violent tornadoes over next 2 hours. We're going to pull some of this out. And print screen. Give me just 5 seconds, guys. We're going to pop this back over to Live Radar. Your screen's going to be back black for just a second, okay, guys? Give me 1 second. Alright. Oh. Alright. Okay, we are back. So that storm that was out in front of the line in Mississippi went tornado warned. But, so that area that we were monitoring, I told you that the ones near St. Louis would still possibly be tornado warned, but they're probably going to eventually peter out. They're starting to look really messy, really linear, starting to bow out. Not saying that they won't tornado or be significant, but they are kind of the least of my concerns right now at this point, as these storms right here are going to be significant, more than likely. So if we are looking at, we're comparing our analysis to the radar, we'll zoom out and basically this is the box, this is the circle that I drew basically on analysis, highlighting the strongest tornado potential over the next 2 hours. This will actually probably expand and shift to the northeast and even into the south, as these storms here move into this area. The winds are actually going to become more backed instead of more veered. So even those southern storms eventually could pick up some steam. But as of right now, these cells right here are the main area of concern when it comes to tornadoes actually touching the ground and being, like, stupidly strong. So this storm near Marble Hill, guys, in Missouri, is more than likely attempting to produce, if not already producing, a tornado. I don't know if it's radar confirmed. Yeah, it's radar indicated right now, but this is some pretty stout rotation on this storm. Area of interest is going to be right there. Alright, storm's near Jackson County, Arkansas is a reported tornado, radar confirmed. Located over Jacksonport or near Newport, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Confirmed tornado, Mississippi. A tornado warning remains in effect until 12:15 a.m. Central Daylight for southeastern Sunflower, northwestern Holmes, and west central Carroll, LaFleur, and northeastern Humphreys counties. At 11:22 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Swifttown, or 10 miles north of Belzoni, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Weather spotters have confirmed this tornado. Tornado will be near Morgan City, Moorhead, Quito, and Itabena around 11:30 p.m., Greenwood around 11:40 p.m., and Schlater around 11:50 p.m. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a building or move to a basement or interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outdoors or in a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Once again, this is a confirmed tornado. I mean, there's not much more I can say, guys. There's. This is as intense as it gets. I mean, well, it's not as intense as it gets, but it's definitely tomorrow is looking to be a really, really bad situation unfolding. This could have been a lot worse up here. Tornado warning near Chicago. Tornado warning for southeastern DeKalb County in north central Illinois and southwestern Kane County in northeastern Illinois until midnight. At 11:24, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located along a line extending from Waterman to near Somanoke to Lake Holiday, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazardous tornado. This is radar indicated. This dangerous storm will be near Hinckley around 11:30 and Maple Park around 11:35. Take cover now. Basically every single storm that was in that stupid circle that I drew. Excuse the use of the stupid word, but every single storm that was in that circle that I drew earlier on our analysis is now confirmed. I'm getting reports of roofs blown off homes just west of Black Rock, Arkansas, near the intersection of US 63 and Arkansas Highway 1 or 117. Homes damaged in the Jessup area from possible tornado. Reports of damage in Cave City, possible tornado. Those are just some of the reports that have come in. I'm going to turn on my spotter reports and storm reports and see what we've got going on there. Another tornado report. Law enforcement reported a tornado. Still no reports on this. I know that there are a couple storm chasers on this. This storm is on the ground, or at least it was as of a few minutes ago, in Mississippi. Very, very large, violent-looking tornado on this storm in Mississippi. Jonesboro, Arkansas, you need to be getting into your shelter immediately. Very, 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 very intense signatures on radar, indicating uh, uh, a very large, dangerous tornado is probably on the ground, moving its way towards you. This is radar confirmed at this time. So I will go ahead and read this warning out to you guys. But please, 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 please start getting into your safe place right now. If you are in the area near Jonesboro, Arkansas, this is basically over Tuckerman, Arkansas right now. So Cache, Arkansas, Otwell, Arkansas, Jonesboro, Brookland, Bay, Bono, Egypt. You need to be immediately looking for shelter. Tornado warning for Craighead County in eastern Arkansas, northwestern Poinsett County in eastern Arkansas until 12:15. At 11:28, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Diaz or near Newport, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is radar confirmed at this time. Locations impacted include Herget, Apartment, APT, Valley View, Egypt, Cache, Gunpoint, Farville, Dorothy, Craighead Forest Park, Winesburg, Jonesboro, Uno, Cary, Lanive, Latch Lake, Herndon, Pitts, Needham, Herman, and Lunsford. To repeat, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. Take shelter now. Cache, Arkansas. You need to be underground immediately. It looks like the center of this rotation is actually coming directly at you. You have minutes to be in your safe place. This is a fairly impressive storm. You need to be in your safe place immediately.
they're shrinking the PDS watch to match that circle that we drew. That's funny.
I gotta find it. Okay, now it's
Oh.
downloading.
It was actually this. It was like this.
You gotta wait for it to download. If you click on it now, it'll delete it. Alright, there is your wiggle worm.
So yeah, this has been eventful.
You have to get big. You have to get big and strong to earn the rainbow worm. You collect dots, so you can be big rainbow worm. Well, you eat all the dots. Get the dots. Here, go eat all the dots. And you can be big, strong rainbow worms. Here, grab it up. So you have to know game design.
New confirmed tornado warning for Arkansas.
Look, you're being a big worm now. Look at that.
Tornado warning remains in effect until 12:15 a.m. Central for Craighead County in Arkansas. At 11:15 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Egypt, or 12 miles southwest of Bono, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. The weather spotters have confirmed this tornado. This tornado is on the ground and confirmed by real people, not just the radar. To repeat, a large and extremely dangerous and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. And that is for this storm here that we were talking about for Jonesboro. Jonesboro needs to be in shelter now. Cache, Egypt, Jonesboro, Bono, take shelter immediately. This is not a drill.
go back.
I don't think she ever loved. Bet she loved that picture.
You can make a rainbow orange. Pick different colors.
I should have known it. Just look at me. She was way out of my league. She's just married me to get to the States. It happens.
You wanna roll?
It's not she would change her mind. Once you start sneaking into the old club, hanging out with officers. I stayed up at 4. She thought she could trade out. She didn't want me. No matter what I did. Just get to the point. I just wanted her to disappear. Yeah, when you get pushed, you want to push back. And when you decide to blow it away. Excuse me, son. Is that the reason you shot and created your wife to death today? Okay, recount. That's all. The murder weapon was in your drugs. It's put your fingerprints are all over. I didn't shoot my wife. Since this on the surface. There, maybe that just wasn't cut for me. Laid your hand on something.
There's more than likely a tornado on the ground in Egypt, Arkansas right now. We're going to look to see if we can get a correlation coefficient.
She hit me. She called me names. She took me. Trouble. I never once laid a hand on her. Just wanted to stop. Yeah? It was damn close. Close doesn't cut it, though. Well, we got enough evidence that we could break an interrogation clause. Not to say that you could have broken it if you wanted to. Really love that shit. The door spray's wiping her friend in for the rage. Get strong, passes out before he finishes. Why are you surprised? He worked the motor pool. His records failed to qualify twice in the first round. Did you get the results of the GSR test on his motor? All negative. But he leaves his pistol and clean food in the front seat. Also, they got something here. Just spoke with the director of Quantico Officers Club. There was some trouble with one of their fixture there. Almost always with my private confidential outcomes. What? When her husband showed up and he assumed it would be carried out. Get Sergeant Porter's call. Sergeant Porter, Tom. Sergeant James Dawson, Ruth's husband. Where'd you guys got Sergeant Porter and Pete from the murder? They've been having troubles and never expected something like this. Who's your wife, Sergeant Dawson?
Well, guys, I'm probably going to get off of here. I know that there's a lot going on right now, but I honestly, with the weather that was coming up, did not sleep very much the last night, and I'm pretty exhausted. So I'm actually gonna hop off of here, guys, and try and get rested up for tomorrow because it's gonna be potentially bigger than today. So
Leave it alone.
just keep that in mind that tomorrow is gonna be potentially worse than today.
Where's your puppy?
There is a high risk in place for tomorrow. So everybody in Mississippi and Alabama that's under that high risk, my thoughts go out to you, and I will be live. I will be going live tomorrow for the event tomorrow. So I need to be rested up so that I can make sure to give you guys the correct information and make sure that you guys are safe.
Sit down.
Anyways, much love, guys, and until tomorrow, be safe. Take your weather warning seriously,
Sit on the floor. Just sit down.
and yeah.